Love how you can see the glowy feet in the background now. That's a nice touch. IMO. Oh, hello. What are you, doggy? A pink panza! All I'm gonna say about it, by the way, is this week's manga for Boku no Hero, real good. Really good. Did I mention it's really good? 280. That's what what's the word I'm looking for? Not page. Chapter. Chapter 280. Oh look, it's some thugglers. Hello, I'm a thuggler. You're not that far away, only 39. That should take you maybe an hour to catch. Well, actually, I'm a much faster reader. It should only take you 2 hours to catch up. That would take me maybe 20 minutes, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a faster reader than I am? How fast can you read Harry Potter 4? The Goblet of Fire. Used to take me half a day. But I was also a kid and got distracted a lot. I got the hate mail. Did I tell you the story about how when I was in kindergarten, I used to lie to my kindergarten teacher that I didn't know how to read while I was, in fact, reading ahead of everybody else in the class and finishing assignments before the teacher even finished explaining? Yeah. I was the shitty kid. Uh-huh. I also wasn't very subtle about the fact that I was, reading books in class when I was bored. You know, the normal things you do. The chance of that thing staying is very low. Oh, it stayed! 10k, boys! La da da da. Just Toko, I bet. No, it was Mervin! And Toko! Nice. We'll be coming back to collect everything here later. Rough? Nice. Yo, if we keep running into these, I'm not gonna complain. God damn you, piece of shite. Oh, a wild Cannabox. They're very shiny. And very dead. You did get baited. Masturbated. Anyway. We need a topic for Sunday. No, I got baited! Oh well. I like the shiny emote. Bum 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 bum. Ha! Shiny! Oh yeah! We made it! Ha! 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 The black flame is flickering ominously. We sprinkle some prison dew on the black flame. We better avoid it. Oh, hello. Welcome to the other room. Well, well, well. Finally, you have arrived. I have long since grown tired of waiting. And even longer since has the grinding into dust of mere cattle ceased to amuse me. I'd hoped that my opponent, truly deserving of annihilation at my hand, will one day appear, and here you are at last. But you took too long, far too long. I had thought to toy with my prey before destroying it, but I have grown impatient. You'll be crushed forthwith, and without mercy. Dobris Maximus! I am good boy! Alright. First, tactics. Destroy his butthole. Abilities. Knuckle sandwich him in his dick! I'm full wrath. I wish we could learn Oompful. Oompful would be really nice. Wanna know why? Oompful, Oomph doubles. Oh, he's dead, by the way. Oomph doubles our attack. Oompful doubles everyone's attack. Oh, cool, we got a mysterious fragment. No, how can this be possible? But it matters not. Buckingham may be saved, but the sea dragon will remain frozen for all time. Grog! Are we now technically kidnappers? Because we have 2 napping kids. Nerd. See, you were on the fence about nerd at the very beginning, but the more you thought about it... Isn't it like the most perfect thing in the world for us? By us, I mean the stream. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Nerdgasm. A trailblazing vandana. Oh my goot, it was a mimic. That was unexpected. Fuck you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Don't forget to have your music picked out for viewers choose the music Fridays. Tonight. Yeah. Well, you know what they say, great minds think like me. Not to toot my own horn or anything. More thugglers. Thugglers, sorry, not thugglers. Oh my god, that was frightening! And it was unexpected. Frightening and unexpected. Bah. Look at them defending. They still died. Look, our baby has come back to us. And when the monsters are big and into your thank you so much. We have saved the child's. Ah, there you are, all back in one piece, I see. In ordinary circumstances, of course, this would be a time for feasting and celebration, but I'm afraid that something has come up. It's Anai. She has disappeared from the palace. She left a note telling us not to worry. Can't help but think she may have been abducted by monsters in retaliation for what you did up at the beacon. That's why we need to fetch the guiding light from Emberdale, restore light to the beacon, and blow the darkness from this land once and for all. May not seem the most obvious plan of action, but I believe that doing so will relinquish the monster's grip on Buckingham and on Anai. Shame for me to have to ask another favor of you, Funky, but I simply do not have a choice. I have prepared the following document for you. Buckingham's blessing. Sent to the Gaffer of Emberdale, and he will grant you access to the guiding light. Do not ask how I know that you and you alone can make it there, but I do. My selfish I will continue the search for an eye while you are gone. Back to the Gaffer! The Gaffer that we saw in week 2 of this game. Which we actually have a quick pit stop before we go to the Gaffer. We're gonna have a full party of attackers again. I don't know. How many months have we been streaming this game? Like, if I had the room on my hard drive to be able to save all of my videos, I'd be able to tell you. Here, let's see. Sorry, organizing something real quick. Okay, DQ7. I have 40 videos, so this will make 44. It's been 11 weeks. We've been streaming this game for 11 weeks. Small chance we'll be in this today. Or not today, next week. She really looks like Tifa right here. But we want her to be a paladin first. I really want to replay Final Fantasy VII. The original. Like, the remake is good, but the more I've thought about it, the more I like the original better. I am looking forward to replaying it, though, in hard mode. Are you guys looking forward to it on hard mode? Which, to be honest, the difference between hard mode and easy mode is, you just can't use items. That's the only difference between hard mode and easy mode. Do you know what sucks about the past? You can't pop on the, flying carpet. Really sad, so we actually gotta walk. Sad. So there have been a lot of talk on forums about what they're going to do. Because there are two optional characters in Final Fantasy VII. There's Vincent and there is Yuffie. Both of which are optional characters. And nobody's sure what they're going to do about it. You know, the Gaffa. Dear Father O'Flame, as your humble servant, I beg you, please take care of my wife. Hey, yup, Funky. Hey, it's real good to see you again. You've not changed a bit now then. Was there something you were wanting? Kind light, eh? The thing is that Flame's right important to us here in this village. Can't go sharing it willy-nilly, not unless you've good reason. What's that then? Right, I see. Well, if that's the situation, we'd be more than happy to help. Is Flame in downstairs you're after? As the going light, the bug was looking after that I gave you permission. The main assumption is they're going to introduce them as required characters to get in either 2 or 3. What's that? You want to light off for yourself? Right, yeah, how's that? Oh, now we gotta go all the way back to the top of the beacon. Right. But it's really funny because, like, Yuffie's entire story is optional. And you can get her at any time after Disc 1. So Disc 2 and on, you can get her at any time. Same with... well, no, I think you get Vincent later. But both of their stories are entirely optional. As well as their motivations and, like, everything. It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with all those characters. But we're still probably thinking a year or two down the road for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. We're hoping to see Final Fantasy 16 news this month, I believe? Potentially. It's not guaranteed. I mean, tomorrow we'll finish 13.2 and we'll move on to 13.3. And then 13.3 shouldn't take us more than like 3 or 4 weeks. Then we're on to 15. Whoops, I did want to go in here. After that, then I gotta figure out what we're going to do. Or no, we want to go left. If you thought the mechanics from 13.1 to 13.2 were weird, wait until we get to 13.3. Oh shit, I was going the right way. Fuck. Of course it was. You'll like 15 then. Just as pretty, if not prettier, than 15 and 7 remake. But yeah, once we get through 15, we have to decide if we want to replay any of the Final Fantasies, or if we want to explore the side games. Or there is a series similar to Final Fantasy that I would love to play as well. It's a JRPG. Or we could save it for once we're done with all the Dragon Quest stuff, which could take 3 decades. Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah, Sir Marvin, dance it, boy! And Chrono Trigger, of course, has a, it does have a sequel, but some people don't like it. It's called Chrono Cross, which I would also be okay with playing. I don't know. I might have to emulate it. And then there's another series of games I would love to play that I've never played called Breath of Fire. More Japanese JRPGs. Well, I guess they'd be Japanese RPGs, not Japanese RPGs. Because guess what Chrono Trigger's about? Time travel! You could have guessed from the name, Chrono. Which is, you know, is time. Like Chronos. Like god of time. We lit the fire by the guiding light. Funky. Funky, you did it! We were out searching for a knife when suddenly everything went bright and there were no monsters anywhere to be seen. We came here as fast as we could. And it's true, the guiding light is burning in the beacon once again. The darkness is gone and it looks like we're not sealed off from the world anymore either. You've done so much for us. We've been thinking of a way to thank you, and... Hey, we're not supposed to talk about that until we get back to the palace, so let's not waste any more time here. Come on, chop, let's get home. Oh, of course! Yes, we need to use the guiding light to light up the palace lighthouse as well. There. Now, if you'd be so good as to follow us back to the castle. Chop. Anyway. Better get straight in, Funky. The king's waiting for you. Everyone's waiting for you, in fact. Oh, would you mind taking the guiding light up the rest of the way to the lighthouse? Thank you! I'm a little tired. These stairs are kind of heavy. Oof. Look, it's Funky and his friends, our heroes and saviors! This sense of elation, almost as though Captain Sharkeye himself had returned. Thank you so much for everything you've done. We love you, Funky. Thank you all so much. We'll never forget what you've done for us. Funky, everyone, since the time when our kingdom was sealed off from the world and plunged into darkness, we had nearly given up hope so many times. Had it not been for Sharkeye and his crew's indomitable example, I had no doubt we would have succumbed to despair many years ago. Cannot help but think that they were sent to us in order that we might remain strong until our true saviors finally arrived. You. On behalf of all the citizens of the Kingdom of Buckingham, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have thought long and hard about how to repay you, and I have come to the conclusion that this would be the most fitting reward. It's a legendary sword passed down from one captain of the Sea Dragon to the next. Sharkeye left it in my care when he set out before his final battle, that it might be used in defense of his wife and unborn child. Until now, I had not met one whom I had deemed worthy of such a weapon, but in you I have undoubtedly found such a person, and I have no doubt that Anai would agree with me, whoever she may be. I hereby present to you the Sea Serpent Saber. All that remains is a rekindled lighthouse on top of the palace and... King Buckingham, I caught him, that dirty-looking old man who was in Lady Anai's bedroom again. Dirty-looking? How dare you! Just who might you be, if you please? I don't see why I should have to tell you, but if you insist, I'm Scuba! King of the Seabed. I was sent here by the water spirit herself. King of the Seabed? What in the world are you doing here? You shut up and listen, I'll tell you. You're there, King Buckingham. You're looking for an eye, aren't you? Well, I brought you a message from her. A message? Why would you be delivering messages for Lady Anai's King Scuba, was it? There's some question, here's your answer. Because she's living under the sea with me now. She jumped? I knew it. How could she have been so rash? Oh, stop your sniveling, man. The only one who's jumping here is you. To conclusions. If you know Anai at all, you'll know that she's been doing very little lately except praying for the Almighty to reunite her with her beloved Sharkeye. Fortunately, the poor fellow's ship is frozen solid, and if nothing is done, it is likely to stay that way for all eternity. And even if the Demon King were to be defeated, it would take centuries for the ice to melt. It goes without saying that she doesn't have much hope of living that long. That didn't stop her from praying. She said she'd do anything to be alive when her beloved finally thawed out. Anyway, somehow or other, her pleading made its way down to the seabed, my kingdom, as you may recall. Now, I'm not a particularly powerful king, but I do have one rather impressive ability. The ability to grant life to any creature in my kingdom for as long as I see fit. Well, and I was determined. She was willing to come and live underwater as long as it meant that she might be eventually able to see her husband again. So, when your heroes here beat the monsters up in the tower and lifted the curse hanging over the country, I thought that might be a good time as any to for her to make the transition. And I came to fetch her. I had no idea she would go to such lengths. Well, she did, and there's no turning back now. Like I say, I'm not a particularly powerful king. I was able to turn her into a mermaid, but making her human again would be beyond my powers. She knows this, of course, but that was the sacrifice she was willing to make in order to see her husband one last time. Now, as for her message, she wanted to say thank you to you, King Buckingham, and to all your subjects. And she doesn't want you to feel sorry for her. She's happy with her choice. She made her peace with it. There, all done. Right, I'm off. Wait, I want to ask you something before you leave. The unborn child that Anaya was carrying when the kingdom was plunged into darkness and sealed off from the world. Do you know what happened to it? Well, I don't know anything for certain, but I do have an inkling. As you may or may not know, the Sea Dragon and all its crew have enjoyed the personal protection of the wild spirits since ancient times. That's why our captain always bears the mark of the spirit somewhere on his body. It's passed down through the generations. Which means, by the way, that any child Shark-Eye and Eyes had would also carry the mark. But I digress. I have a sneaking suspicion that Shark-Eye's child wasn't abducted by the Demon King, as some say, but was in fact spirited away by the water spirit for its own safety. I wouldn't be surprised to fear she was living a perfectly normal, perfectly peaceful life somewhere out there. Anyway, I really have to go. I'm not supposed to be up here in the human world. I'll get in trouble. I've told you all I know, or rather, all I think I might know. We'll have to work out the rest for ourselves. Glad to see the darkness got lifted, now we're no longer sealed off from the world and everything. Water spirits, blessings, and all that. Ta-ta for now. Well, that answers one question. Perhaps I failed to grasp the depths of an eye's love for Shark-Eye. Still, we must heed her message. We must not feel sorry for her. She has taken her fate in her own hands. It's time we did the same. The Palace Lighthouse must be lit. Come, Funky, this way. So. We'll do that soon. Celebration lasts later to the night, and when they finish, the people of Buckingham sleep soundly for the first time in years. Then morning comes. It seems time has come for us to say goodbye, though I doubt this is the last time we'll be seeing of each other. You are, of course, more than welcome to visit Buckingham whenever you like. Incidentally, it strikes me that I have told you very little about Shark-Eye. You must be curious to know more about him. I beg your pardon, my chief minstrel told you everything you needed to know. But I do not employ a minstrel. I did, of course, a long time ago. He was a fine man and a talented musician, but he fell ill and died many years back. But of course, you are blessed with powers beyond those of ordinary humans. My old friend must have visited you in a dream. In any case, the most important thing I wish to say to you today is simply this. Thank you. Your name shall live on in the legends of my kingdom for all time. But not only here in Buckingham, I believe the dwarves also have reason to be grateful to you. Perhaps you should pay them a visit. So, lot to unpack. So, if you remember, the Sea Serpent Saber is a weapon wielded by the captains of the Sea Dragon, the legendary ship piloted by Shark-Eye. All captains of the Shark-Eye have been blessed by the water goddess, spirit, whatever you want to call it, and have a marking somewhere on their body. Do you remember who has a mysterious marking on their hand that nobody understands? That's right. Funky is a descendant of Shark-Eye. So in essence, we saved our ancestor who would eventually come to be our dad. And yeah. Oh, by the way, if you would like to know, our character's actual name is Auster. A-U-S-T-E-R. Auster. So question, are we done with the meme yet? Or are we sticking with the meme of Toko only having, scissors? Yeah. That's the main character's actual name. That's his canon name. La da ta, la da da ta 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 ta, la ta ta. Oh, I don't care. We can keep going, I don't mind. I only ask because it's a difference of about 43 damage. But I love the fact that she uses scissors. She'll be Toko in our heart. We'll keep the fact that her name is Toko. And remember that she uses scissors in real life. Which, by the way, we have just finished every single past island, I believe. This was the last one. In the Shrine of Mysteries. Wait a minute, why is it so light outside? Does this mean darkness is gone? Wait, was this your doing? My, I didn't think you humans had it in you. Nah, 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 nah. Motive, you should teach Panda how to make me a cake. And pizza. La 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 la. Yo, we're legendary heroes. We learned Kazapple. And that's all the growing that the hero and Ruff are going to be doing. Kazapple. Yes. Well, they're maxed as their class of hero. Like, obviously, I could still, you know, teach our person to be a mage, dancer, thief, troubadour, shepherd, jester, and then everything else, then all the monsters, but nah. Ah, there you are. I've been expecting you. I suppose you're telling me to make friends to King Buckingham now that everything's peaceful again, are you? Well, whatever you're here for, I've only got a few things I want to give you to say thanks for all you've done. They're in the storeroom, you're free to grab them, but they'll be useful to you on your travels, so sooner is better than later. Listen, don't bother yourself with trying to mediate things between me and the king. You know full well he's not a bad man, and he knows I know that. There's no need to make a song and dance about it. Hi, about what the Fragments said. In you go. Na 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 na. A meaty treat. It's a treat of meat. Alright, that's everything here. Time to go to the present. At least we have this to go faster. Welcome to Buckethead, the top tourist destination for travelers from all territories. Tradesmen's entrance. is a legend for you a long, long time ago. The legendary pirate ship known as the Sea Dragon was frozen way out at sea by the Demon King himself. Some say it's still out there somewhere, just sitting there, frozen, sullen. Honestly, the youth of today, all they're interested in is going to the casino. I despair, I really do. When you're looking at me like that, I think it's odd to see a sailor in church or something. They say when you've had a run of rotten luck like I've had, you gotta go pray to somebody. This room is for the exclusive use of tourists visiting our church. Please make yourselves comfortable. Life at the wastrel is not for me. I fear idling brings me no happiness. But nothing take my mind off the humiliation I suffered when I journeyed to far off home. I had hoped to take part in the contest to find the greatest of all tournament players, but found my skills so sorely wanting that I slunk away in shame. What a wonderful place. I can't believe we're here together, my love. My wife's been badgering me to come here for years. She's over the moon, obviously, but I don't really see what the fuss is all about. Oh, blast it all, I'm starting broke again. I should never have set foot in that casino. This used to be the site of Buccaneer battles, you know. It's not been used by the royal family for centuries now, though, not since the old king decided to move the whole operation elsewhere. After that, they turned the old place into a bit of a tourist attraction, you can see. Welcome to the weapon shop. Welcome to the armor shop. Tourists, are you? Don't leave here without taking a look at the prizes they got at the casino. They're all treasures.